guys, Dino here. It's beer review time, and tonight I'm going to be trying my first Supercharger made by another brewer, and this has been kindly sent to me by Zane, aka Rookiebrew. So it's been sitting in the fridge for about a week just to settle down. It's it's looking pretty clear in the bottle, so I'm going to pour it out. Cheers, thanks very much for the Zane. I've been hanging out for a beer all day, so I thought this would be the perfect one to have. I'll try. Yep, bottle's quite fairly tight, but I don't think it's over carb, which is good. So I'll try and pour it out carefully. Also christening one of my new Spiegelau glasses that I got at Christmas time. It says it's a lager glass, but it says it's also good for ales, so I think I'll stop there. Yep, left all the sediment in the bottom. Here it is there. It's poured up really nicely. Beautiful colour. I'm trying to remember what mine was like, or the commercial version, but that looks pretty spot on to me. Some nice carbonation coming up there. There wasn't a huge amount of hiss when I took the top off the bottle, but some really attractive looking bubbles coming up there. Nice, quite thin cap, but it's a nice looking cap. Some nice tight bubbles on the top. It's very hot and humid here, so we're getting lots of condensation on the glass, but that looks pretty clear to me. Maybe a touch of chill haze, but nothing too major. That looks fantastic. Cheers, Zane. I can't remember what recipe you used, whether you used the one with the Amarillo in it or not, but we'll get a nose on it. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Zane. The first thing that struck me when I took a smell is how clean it smelled. Just a real nice, clean, sort of crisp, fresh sort of aroma. And I am getting those hops coming off. Sort of a nice, quite subtle, but sort of a nice sort of citrus, and I'm picking up a little bit of passion fruit as well. Not picking up too much in the way of the malts, but yeah, that's probably what I was meaning by having a nice clean sort of aroma to it. So I'm going to dive in. That's really nice. It's once again on the tongue, it's got a real clean, almost lager-like quality to it. I mean, the bulk of the malt is the American ale malt, and it's got a tiny bit of toffee and a tiny bit of crystal. I'm getting, on the second mouthful, I'm getting a bit more of some sort of malty sweetness there, and yeah, like a little bit of caramel. It's really nice, Zane. The bitterness is really nice as well. It's got a real nice sort of pop of bitterness when you take a mouthful, but it smooths away really nicely. The other thing that sort of strikes me is it tastes like it's finished quite low. It's got a little bit of a dry finish to it, which I really like. It's got this, and I guess that sort of lends itself to that sort of the way it's coming across, sort of like a lager sort of style, very light and refreshing with a nice dry finish. That's really cool, and it's good to just try another version of, you know, someone else's Supercharger. That was really nice, Zane. That to me, that is my idea of a perfect summer beer. You know, if you just come home from work, or you've gone out somewhere for a nice meal, and you're sitting out on a deck somewhere, and you're looking to order a nice beer, just to sort of refresh and cleanse the palate. That would be my perfect candidate. Getting more of the citrus coming through, I think, as the beer warms up a bit out in this heat. I'm getting more sort of citrus, a little bit of tropical fruit, but to me it's more of a sort of a clean citrusy sort of taste. Yeah, that's a fantastic effort, Zane. I really enjoyed that. And that's another great thing about everyone doing their own Supercharger. Everyone's putting their own stamp on the beer. They're all going to come out slightly differently. This one here, I'm probably not picking up sort of like the toffee malt too much. Yes, a little bit of sweetness there, but it's nicely balanced with the American ale malt and the hops. Everything seems to be a nice even balance there. Nothing's sort of competing. You know, the hops aren't overpowering the malts and vice versa. Yeah, that's fantastic. It's looking nice and clear now as it's warmed up a bit more. Obviously my ugly mug through it, and it's still holding that nice. Even though it's a little head, it's a very nice head, and it's got some nice glass lacing as well. And the carbonation is bang on, Zane. Pretty much everything. I can't sort of say, oh, it's too bitter, it's too overcarbonated. Everything's sort of bang on. No, you've done a fantastic job there, mate. And I know some other people have been sent the same beer, so I'll be interested to see what they think of it as well. Well, that's me done, guys. I'll kick back and enjoy the rest of this. And I hope your week's all going well. And we'll catch you next time. Cheers, Zane. See you later, guys.